Okay, I want to give a little heads up, maybe a little assistance for you all on the section of units and the unit conversions. Right here in front of you is your chart of your prefix meaning with the symbols along with the powers of 10. And the basis for this engineering notation is for very large or very small numbers. For instance, I know all y'all are familiar with your computer, with your phone, you have memory. And most of the time it's gigabytes. But a giga is a billion bytes. So a gigabyte is a billion bytes. So instead of writing on your phone in your data section, 9 with 9 zeros after it for 9 gigabytes, they just write 9 capital G. So that's pretty much it. You got kilowatts, you got megabytes, you got, milliwatts. There's all kinds of uh, measurements we use with these prefixes. Now, what you're doing is you are converting from one prefix to the other. And the easiest way to do this is for every unit that you move up the table. Okay, so in other words, you're adding to the exponent. So when you add to the exponent or move up the table, you move the corresponding decimal in the number you're starting with to the left. So in other words, let's say, for example, I have 5,000 milliwatts, and I want to change to watts. Well, milli is right here. Watts is a basic unit, is right here. So since I'm moving up the table one prefix, I move the decimal 3 places to the left, which gives me 5 watts. Okay? If I'm going from, let's say, 3 kilohertz, and I want to convert that to millihertz, well, K is right here. So therefore, I've got to go down 2 levels on my prefixes. But if you think about it, I'm subtracting 3 from this exponent to get to here, subtracting 3 more. So in theory, I'm moving 6 total places, which means I have to add 6 decimal places to this number. So since I'm, again, moving 2 levels on my prefixes, for every level I move down, I move the decimal in the base number 3 places to the right. Since I'm moving down 2 levels, that's 6 places to the right. So that would be 3 million hertz. Okay, so try to remember, you're just moving up and down the table. For every prefix you move, well, if you're moving up the table, you move the decimal left. If you move down the table, you move the decimal right. But they are in increments of 3 because that's the way the exponents are set up. These are powers of 10. So every decimal place in our number system is a power of 10. The ones place, the tens place, the hundreds, the thousands, and so on. You're moving 3 places at a time. I think something happened there. I might have froze up for a second. But you're moving 3 places at a time.